The next morning I woke up and I looked at my phone like a lot of y'all do, and the first thing I saw was an alert from CNN. Donald Trump is the 45th president of the United States of America. I can't even express to you the damn look on my face. I'm still shocked. Back in 3 minutes, we're going to talk to Coach Noy Bramble. Don't go away.
Yeah. Apostle to Christian rap, prophet in my proper place. You wanna see kingdom come, stop sinning and operate. They yelling about legalism, not living the word out. They hate me for standards, but devils are cast out. Yeah, I'm guilty. Brash mouth, and I won't apologize. I'm in God's house. Holidays are pagan. Palace bombing on your celebrations. Christian brethren rebuking Masons. Social clubs full of pride, all secrecy. We cast them out, no channels, Christ frequency. Y'all forgetting who Christ is. Repent and live Christ until your life's end. So why you acting like you're hard? Supposed to be a Christian, why you edging out God? Supposed to live humble, why you yelling out squad? And now it's called to preach, just why you hear it so hard. Yeah, and we the head, not the tail. Bible study, can't you tell?
What are you looking for? Colgate, aim, what do you want there? Tartar control? Gotta get over this racial hump. It's very important. Black man, stay out of court. Because we don't stand a chance in no goddamn court. You know that. Just ask Mike Tyson. Shit, ask Mike. What's the white boy that got over in court? Who's the white boy that got over? The white boy that was eating all the ass, that had the ass. Motherfucking Dahmer. Ain't that a bitch? Dahmer. They put this man on trial. The fuck is the trial about? You found an ass in the refrigerator. Guilty. And man, if that was black people eating white people, they'd have brought the electric chair to his motherfucking house. And just like that Waco, Texas shit. Shit, let some black people run up that much money. They'd have blew that shit up on Martin Luther King's birthday. But Dahmer, man, that's fucked me up, man. I knew he was white, too. I was asleep. They said, we found an ass in the refrigerator. I said, he white, ain't he? Dahmer tripping, just sitting around eating black people like it ain't no thing. Just watching cops and shit. It was fucked up how he would lure boys up to his house and shit. Because he told them, come on up, I'm going to give you some head. They didn't know he meant that shit literally. Scary, man. Black man. Stay the fuck out of jail. Got enough of us in there. You know that. Enough. And it better not be a black person in here that say they don't know nobody in jail. Because that's bullshit. Ray, Earl, Craig, Shorty Tim, Lil Reg, all of them.
Yeah, welcome back. Funny Friday, Martin Lawrence. Morning, Stewies, let's go. Yeah, welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. The number is 404-822-5467, talking about this Mayweather-McGregor fight this weekend. And joining me on the line right now is my man, Coach Noy Bramble, boxing trainer out there in Las Vegas, Nevada, soaking up all of the sights and sounds. Coach Noy, how you doing today, brother?
I'm good, man. Thank you for having me. Let's get it on, man. Let's do it.
Let's get it on, man. So I guess the first thing I wanted to ask you, man, or get your thoughts on, man, is the vibe out there in Vegas. Me and my brother used to go to at least 2 fights a year in Vegas, man, and there's no other scene like it. It's totally electric. this is being probably one of the biggest fights in the history of the sport out there in that city, man. What's the vibe like out there for McGregor and Mayweather?
Hey, man, this vibe is crazy, man, because you got all these people out here, like, very similar to what you had with the Ricky Hatton fight. Can't find a park, people everywhere. You got a lot of our other brothers and sisters, really, really, really drunk. And
right.
You know how they get down, man. But at the end of the day, it's boxing. If you've never been to a big fight, I can't really explain it. It's just a certain vibe. There's a certain energy in the air that is really, really hard to replace. You can't really duplicate that. Only boxing can give you that.
Talking to Coach Noy Bramble right now on the Doug Stewart Show, on the Doug Stewart Show. .com and Two Live Stews Radio. So what have you heard about McGregor and his weight? I read a couple of stories where they're saying that he's going to have an issue meeting weight. He was like 8 pounds overweight on yesterday. What are you hearing about that from boxing circles?
I heard the same thing, and again, this is boxing, so you don't really know what's factual and what's not. There were times in the past where I've been at weigh-ins and guys have had weights in their pocket just to appear that they were overweight, go back, take the time that you need, and they come back so it would give the appearance to the other fighter like, oh, he came in overweight, he had to go drain himself, so now I got the advantage. There's all type of little psychological things. So if it's factual or not, I don't know, but if it is a fact, and I'm hearing he's 8 pounds overweight. My personal opinion, you don't want to be 8 pounds overweight before your fight because you're going to have to go do some stuff to sweat it out, and it's definitely going to affect you in the course of the fight. You're not going to, no matter how many Gatorades or Pedialytes, anything you do to get those electrolytes back in your body, 8 pounds is not a little bit of weight if it is factual that he is overweight.
Yeah, so I've seen several different reports where Floyd Mayweather Jr. Looked fantastic in his last day of training. Phenomenal. Did actually a couple of extra hours more than normal at this point in his fights. And from everything I'm hearing, he is ready to go, and he's going to come in there and try to get a knockout. What have you heard about Floyd's training as well?
Hey, man, that whole try to get a knockout thing, let's just put that to bed, okay? I don't want to disappoint anybody, but let's just move on from that comment right there. In regards to his training, say whatever you want to say about Floyd Mayweather, whether you like him, you don't like him. This man trains like no other athlete that I've personally seen in the sport of boxing. He does things very unconventional. Floyd will wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and say, let's go work out. And then still come back, in the 11, 10, 12 o'clock hours in the afternoon and go train, or in the morning and afternoon and go train. So, he's always going to be in tip-top shape. He has to be in tip-top shape to do it for as long as he did, to keep those reflexes sharp, to be as agile as he is, and the level of counterpunching, the skill that he has. He has to be in tip-top shape. Other than that, he wouldn't have been able to do it for as long as he has. So, Floyd's ready to go. He's not going to. He's not going to come half-assed, so to speak. He's not going to do that at all. He'll never do anything like that.
All right, so you kind of gave us your opinion just now. We're finishing up with Coach Noy Bramble, who's out in Las Vegas, boxing trainer out there in Las Vegas on the Doug Stewart Show. You kind of went into it just now. You don't think there's a shot in hell that Floyd gets the knockout, which he's predicted 100% that he's going to knock out Conor McGregor. You don't think it's going to happen, huh? What do you think is going to happen in this fight?
You give me money to bet, I'm not betting that Floyd's going to knock him out. I do think Floyd's going to win. It may be exciting for the first couple of rounds. I just don't see how someone who is untrained in boxing, doesn't really understand the nuances of the sport, is going to take down the best fighter, some see the greatest fighter of our generation, or whatever the case may have you. I don't see it happening. So I see Floyd getting the decision. If Conor leaps in like Ricky Hatton and gets caught with something, yes, that's going to happen, which there's a very strong possibility that could happen. But as far as Floyd sitting there saying he's going to stand toe-to-toe and XYZ, he's never done that, so that's not going to happen.
No.
Definitely I predict a victory.
Yeah, you know what? And I don't think that's going to happen, but here's the thing about it. You just made a point on why I'm kind of leaning towards a knockout for Floyd. I do believe that Conor McGregor doesn't understand, the sport of boxing and how he's going to get caught with like several combinations, and he's going to run in there like Tarzan or whatever, thinking that he can overpower Floyd Mayweather Jr. And that's just not going to work. So I kind of feel like this bravado, this MMA guy, he feels like he's tougher than Mayweather, he's going to risk it, and come in there and have his face unguarded and catch some hands all night long. So we'll see.
Yeah, no, definitely, man. He may come out there and say, you know what, my sword is bigger than yours, and he may come out there and try to do something and get his ass knocked out. That's definitely a strong possibility. You never know, man. That's the beauty of it. I mean, call it a shame, call it what you want. I think every individual has, even if it's a 1% interest in the fight, it's kind of like myself, because we kind of want to see what's going to happen. May not pay for it, may not go out of our way to see it,
right.
But we kind of want to know, what's going to happen. Is this guy, so
right.
That's the reason why this fight's going to be the biggest grossing fight in boxing history.
Where do you plan to watch the fight at, man?
To be honest with you, brother, I'm sitting here and everybody's asking me, and I don't even know yet, man. I'm like, okay, I kind of want to see it. I'm not going to go out the way. I don't know. At this point in time, I don't know. It might be the 25th hour. I finally decide, okay, I'm going to go here or there and go watch the fight.
That's what's up. Coach Noy Bramble in Las Vegas. Thank you, brother.
Yo, thank you, man. Peace, Stewies.
Here he is, my man, Coach Noy Bramble. For people that don't know, we get new listeners to the show. For people that don't know, we get new listeners to the show every day. Coach Bramble is the son of Livingstone Bramble, who was a great boxer back in the day. I'm going to guess early 80s, maybe even mid-80s. So he's out there, and he's a trainer. He trains fighters out there. And you know what he said at the end just now is kind of like, before my neighbor said that he was having this extravagant block party, and hell, all I need to do is bring a 6. Was kind of where I was at yesterday. Like, I hadn't heard a lot about fight parties or, specifically where I could go to see the fight or whatever. And usually on a big-time prize fight, it happens like that where you wait till the last minute. This is how I do it. I kind of want to weigh my options or which fight party is going to have the livest atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? And so I usually wait till the last minute. I don't decide where I'm going to go see a fight until, like Saturday, the day of the fight. For that particular night. But this is a little bit different for me. I'm already set and sealed and got my spot in my lawn chair in the neighborhood. Yeah, I already got my designated spot. Lawn chair, 6-pack, which I'm going to drink 5 of them at least. And we're going to watch this fight tomorrow night, man. And another thing he's exactly right on, too, as well, is people just want to see this thing. Curiosity. Like, you're going to get casual fight fans, casual observers to check this fight out. You're also bringing in a total different demographic where literally every fan of UFC and MMA fighting is going to watch this thing because they're rooting for their guys' bragging rights. So everybody that's been talking about MMA for the last couple of years and has been promoting MMA and thinks that MMA is more exciting than boxing and boxing is dead, you're going to get all of those people that are going to pay and watch this fight. All of them, who may not have been boxing fans. Most of those people, they tend to feel like that they're more conservative, and let's just say it, they're more white. They never paid to watch Floyd Mayweather Jr. They didn't pay for no pay-per-view fights on the weekend. All of those people are going to watch this fight just because they want to see their guy win, which actually, in point, their guy's going to get his ass kicked. But that doesn't take away from the point that whole demographic of people are going to pay to see this fight and want to see this fight. You're already going to have the boxing fans. You're already going to have an interest of people that want to see if Mayweather can get to 50-0. You got a lot of segment of people out there that just don't like Floyd and want to see Floyd win. Then you got all of this European interest that's going to come into play. Like Coach Bramble talked about when Ricky Hatton fought, and I believe it was 2007, me and my brother were in Vegas. When I tell you the European fight fans took over Las Vegas, believe me. And so I'm sure that's going on right now in Vegas right now, tenfold. It's going to be a crazy, crazy night tomorrow night, Mayweather-McGregor. Entertainment coming up next.
Ladies and gentlemen, hear me and hear me good. If you like sports, then you like the Wait a Minute Show. If you like comedy, then you like the Wait a Minute Show. If you like a different